morning. I am out at Manistee. I think I'm at the upper trailhead. I will be doing a backpacking trip today. It's gonna probably be 2 days. I might stretch it out to 3. I'm not real sure. I have enough provisions for 3 days if I need to. And it's approximately, I don't know, 20 miles. Some people say it's a little over 19. Some people say it's 21. So just gonna round it out to 20. And let's see what we get up to. Hello. Okay, I'm about a mile in. I'm finally on some, I don't know, it's been uphill the entire time. I'm just now on more of a gradual uphill, so it's not as steep as pretty much the first mile was all uphill. I don't know how much I'll record. I'll try to get as much as I can, but there's been 2 reportings of black bears near the trail in the last week. So I'm just gonna keep my eyes and ears open, make sure I'm paying attention, and other than that, only 19 more miles to go. sitting down for a minute. I'm whooped. This trail is absolutely beautiful. I decided to park down at the lower loop trail and hike clockwise on the NCT and then up and around to the Manistee River Trail. I'm hoping to get the whole NCT done today and find a place to camp on the Manistee Riverside. Those are closer to water sources, so I'm hoping that I can do something like that, but it is 9 miles, I believe. I've done 5 so far, and I'm finally sitting down. I was starting to slow down quite a bit, almost dragging that last mile, but I found a nice camp area. I'll turn the camera around and let you see, but I find a nice little camping area, and I don't know if you can hear the wind going through the trees. There's such a beautiful breeze. It's a beautiful day. I am just so happy to be out here. I'm tired because I've been up since 3:30 this morning, but I've made good time. I started about 10 minutes to 10, 9:50-ish on the trail, and it's about 12:30 almost. So I've made some pretty good time. But I will turn the camera around and I will let you see. I'm going to have a little snack and some water, and then I'll be back on the trail. Hello. It's about 1:30, 1:40. I've gone 8 miles. I still have probably 2 or more left to go before I start getting, I think it's about 2 more miles to the Manistee River Trail side, and I'm starting to slow down. My normal pace is about 2 miles an hour. I don't know if I'm still keeping that pace or not. I'm pretty sure I got blisters on my feet. So I'll have to put some stuff on when I find a place to sit. But I think I've made pretty good time. And I wanted to get at least 10 miles today. I wanted to try to do at least half. I wanted 12, but I'm not sure I can make 12, but we'll see. We'll see once I get around the other side and onto the Manistee River Loop side. I'll see how I feel. I'll probably take another break because since I started this morning, I've only sat down for about 15 minutes. And so I'll probably take another break once I get on the other side and see how I feel. Drink some more water and maybe eat the rest of my little granola bar. And then I'll check back. Okay, that's that way. But we want this way. Found a beautiful campsite right next to the water. Just made me some dinner. I've been here for quite a while. Put my tent over there, as close to the water as I could. Actually, it was probably the flattest spot I could find too. It still leans a little bit, but not terribly. And then I think I got a pretty good spot. I got my book out, ready to read. The trail is probably somewhere that goes that way. And here's my very large, beautiful campsite. And to be honest with you, I went just about 12 miles and I don't think I could have gone any more. So I was glad I stumbled across this one. Okay, I'm going to eat, I'm going to read a little bit, and I might check in later. I started a fire, not much of one because everything in the area is wet. It took a lot of finagling just to get that. But I am just sitting around enjoying the fire. Good morning. It was a good night overall. I had a little bit of scare with some animals. I recorded their sound. I really don't know what they were. Maybe coyotes, or I don't know. They were so close. First there was one, then there was two, then there was a couple. I think there might have been another one. They were just making these scary sounds. So, it was rough. It was at like 3 in the morning. But for the most part, I got pretty good sleep, and I am going to be having some tea this morning. I decided to make some green tea. Yeah, I am mostly packed up for the most part. It was such a peaceful night, before 3 a.m. I was next to the water. I heard the water all night, the trees rustling. It was really nice. I liked this spot. What else? I don't know. It's probably 8:30 by now. I wanted to get up a little earlier, but I ended up, the sun didn't come up for a while. Like, I was up at 5 o'clock and no sun, 6 o'clock, no sun. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go back to sleep. And so I ended up finally getting up and moving and start to pack up and stuff at like 7:30. So I think it's about 8:30, maybe. It's probably close to it. I'm not real sure. I don't have my watch on or anything, but I'm going to finish getting packed up. I'm going to drink my tea when it cools down, and then I will be back on the trail. I think I have another 9 miles to get back to the truck. So, I kind of wanted to get more miles in yesterday, but I was whooped. So, we will do it today, and I will catch some more video on the trail, because now I should be walking by water for the most part. So, see you then. Okay, I am on the trail. I just ran into a group of guys camping, and I'd asked them if they had heard that noise, and they asked what it sounded like. And I told them, well, at first it sounded like there were owls from a distance, and then they got closer, and then the sounds changed. And I told them that the closer they got, there was a growl, and still more like really strange, like the calls weren't all the same, and I'd never heard, anything like it before. And they told me that it was in fact, almost fell off this bridge, that it was in fact an owl, and that they have the most calls of any other one. Did they say barred owl? I can't quite remember the name. I'm going to look it up when I get home. But I said, well, they were doing this and they were doing that. And then I played them some of the sounds. And they said, yeah, that's many of their calls. Honestly, I really wish I would have known those were owls last night, the closer they got, because I would not have been so afraid. I thought they were owls when they were at a distance. But when the noises got closer and the noises changed and the growls came in, that's when I started to get super nervous, thinking they were actual like four-legged animals and not birds. So I feel relieved that that's what they were. And I'm hoping I caught some of the sounds better on video, because the one I showed them wasn't one when they were really super close, where the sounds changed. Anyway, all right, I'm going to make sure that I know where I'm going and get home. pretty mossy area. Camera definitely doesn't do it justice. It's super bright green. I am pretty sure fairies live in there. See, that's probably their mansion right there.